Today is a very special day. We have two brand new products from Tivoli Audio. We've got the Model 1 digital Wi-Fi radio and we've got the Tivoli Audio Model 1 Plus table radio. I'm very excited to get both of these open and find out what features they have to offer, so let's get straight into it. Let's get these things open. Alright, that one's out. You can see it looks really nice, but we'll take a look at that in a second. Let's open the other one. Nice little message from Tivoli there saying thank you. A very nicely made user's manual. So now that I've got them both out, you can see how beautiful the cabinet design is, and they do look quite stunning. Anyway, let's plug them in now and see how good the displays look. Okay, so now that we've got them out of the box, we can really take a close look at the design. Now the Model 1 Digital also has this grille on the front. You can see it's fabric, and that's where the speaker is located. So it's front firing, where on the other hand, the Model 1 Plus fires from the top out of a metal grille. So it virtually depends on what you're wanting to use them for, and just sort of which style and look you prefer. The Model 1 Plus does have a few different sort of knobs on the front. It looks a little bit more complicated, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. It really shows that retro look. So you can see it's got the big knob for adjusting stations. It's got the little one for volume, and then the power and source button, and a couple of preset buttons. Now both of these do of course have radios and antennas. They both just pull out like this, and you're ready to go. Now the Model 1 Plus does offer DAB and DAB Plus radio, and if you want to listen to your own music, it also does offer Bluetooth. And not only that, if you've still got a phone or a device that's got a headphone jack, you can plug it straight into it via an auxiliary cord, so it's very practical and there's plenty of options for connectivity. Now the Model 1 Digital does have a few very similar things to the Model 1 Plus. It's got DAB, DAB Plus, Bluetooth and the auxiliary cord, but on top of that, it's got Wi-Fi connectivity. So that means you can stream your music directly from your phone in a higher quality audio format for a better listening experience. Now you might be thinking, wow, these things look really good and they've actually got all the connections that I need. But the real question is, how do they sound? That's the main thing that matters. So let's test that out right now.
All night, I've been staying up hours until the sunrise. Just in case you're always living the same life. I don't really remember, I just need to take some time to get away.
Okay, so hopefully that test was long enough to give you a good idea of what they both sound like and what the differences are. I will say they do have a very loud and good sound. So if you were to put them in a bedroom or a regular sized living room, they'd definitely both easily fill the room with full, rich sound. Now as you can see, when both of the radios are off, they do have a digital display on the front displaying the time. Now that's a really handy feature because that means you can put this next to your bed as like a little alarm clock almost, so when you wake up you could play your music and just enjoy your morning. Now the remote does feel really good, it feels very solid and it's extremely thin, so it's not going to be a pain. Okay, so for operation of these devices, it's very simple. For the Model 1 Digital, to turn it on, you can either use the power button on the remote, or the simple way is to just click the knob at the front once and it'll turn on there. Then to cycle through sources, you just keep clicking the button. You'll see it cycling through there. And to change station on a radio, you use the big ring to cycle through all the stations. And then the smaller knob that you use to turn it on also works as the volume. Now to turn the radio off, all you simply do is just click and hold the same button. For the Model 1 Plus, it's very similar. You can use the remote to turn it on. Otherwise, click the small little knob down there, it'll turn on. You'll then have the knob for changing source. So you can cycle through the sources by just twisting that. It's got the volume knob at the top, and it's got the big tuning knob on the right. To turn it off, same thing, hold the same button used to turn it on. So far, I hope I've helped to give you a nice brief overview of both of these products. I do really like the natural timber finish and the elegant styling. But I've said enough for today, so if you'd like to get one of these for yourself, you can head to our website, which is audiotrends.com.au. We've got free shipping Australia-wide and always a good deal. Now, if you can't bother searching that up, just click one of the links down below. If you've got any questions about either of these products, give us a call on 03 9874 8233. One of our friendly staff will be able to answer all your questions. Thank you so much for watching AudioTrends TV, and I'll see you again next week.